Yo, what's going on guys, Arekkz here, welcome back to another video for Sea of Thieves. Now hopefully you guys have seen my videos that I've been putting up on this game lately. I am definitely super excited for this one, but if you cast your mind back, you might also remember that I went hands-on with this S-ATAIII, and while we weren't able to record gameplay, I did bring you guys some of my impressions with 269. However, I'm at Gamescom this week. I'm currently recording from my hotel room, so apologies if the audio sounds a little bit echoey. But I got a chance to go hands-on again with Sea of Thieves today, the same build that we played at E3, but this time I was able to capture. So what you're seeing in the background is my gameplay from the first session. Now I say the first session because I've actually recorded two different games. First gameplay is the one you're seeing here. The second one is actually over on the second channel because I recorded it more of a let's play. So I recorded my voice, I recorded my face cam, all that stuff. So if you do want to see that, and there's some funny moments in that one, that definitely does include some crazy stuff. I don't want to spoil it too much, so you guys can go and check it out. But you can find that link down below. So if you want to check out part 1, of course you're watching it now, and part 2 is over on the second channel. So definitely keep it locked to both channels throughout the week because I'm going to be having loads of Gamescom coverage. But for the most part in this video, I want to let you guys just watch the gameplay. But I did want to share a couple of things that I learned recently and also learned today when speaking to some of the developers. So if you guys saw one of the more recent videos that went up on Rare's YouTube channel, then they spoke about how music works in game. Every single pirate has one of their own pirate-themed musical instruments, be that an accordion, a violin, a couple of other items as well. And you can go and play this anytime. You know, you can play it when you're on the top of a crow's nest, you can play it as you're sinking on your ship, you can play it wherever you want. But if your teammates start playing it with you, then it automatically syncs up, so you actually get like nice pirate tunes playing together as opposed to, you know, like a crazy mishmash of music because people are trying to play at different times. So that's a really cool thing. Also something that I am super excited about because as someone that likes to play and sort of mess around with like teams and whatnot, then I discovered today you can steal the enemy ship. Now do bear in mind it's kind of stealing in the slightly more friendly sense in that you don't take it forever. There are certain conditions upon which it will get returned to you and you know you're not going to be losing your ship forever. However, there is scope in the game for someone to sneak onto your ship and take it from you. Examples they gave were, say for example, you and your crew go over to an island and you discover somewhere, you're like, alright, we really want to go and explore here, which is cool. You then jump off, you all start exploring the island, and then a single pirate comes along, sneaks up onto the beach, climbs onto your ship, and then sails away with it. That is entirely possible. Now, they said that obviously counters to that would be that if you are going onto land, you might leave someone as a lookout, so that way they can kind of keep an eye on the ship, making sure things don't happen or anything like that. But also you can do that during combat as well. You know, you could ram someone's ship, jump onto their ship, you could lower their anchor so as to stop them from moving. That, of course, then makes them a sitting duck for anyone that's trying to drive by and fire cannons at them. Or alternatively, if in that time of need, the entire crew is running around the ship like crazy, trying to patch up holes, including the captain, and they leave the wheel unattended, well, then I'm pretty sure you guys can imagine that means you could then jump, take the helm, and there's, well, I say there's nothing they can do about it. In the full game, there will be, because you will, of course, have cutlass, or like a sword, and you will also have a pistol or other weapons as well. So of course in the E3 build, there's nothing you can technically do about it because it's a friendly build. It's all more about just like ship combat. So they removed any of the pirate specific weapons. So during this build, it was pretty funny because I was literally able to jump on someone's ship, which you'll see in the second playthrough on the second channel. And I was able to basically just stay at the helm and they had nothing they could do. Now again, just to reiterate, in the full game, or whenever the beta drops or anything like that, that will not be the case because you will have weapons, and if someone tries to steal your ship, then you can fight back. But regardless, it just further sort of lends itself to the whole sort of sandbox nature of this game. The fact that there's just so many different things, like funny things you can do. In fact, one of the developers said, I thought it was quite a good quote, he was like, if it looks like you can do something, they want you to be able to do that something. So, you know, if you look at somewhere and you think, I want to be able to climb to the top of that rock on the island, you should be able to do it. Or if you think, I know, if I run and jump off the end of my ship while we're driving really fast, I might be able to jump off the enemy ship. Or if I drop my anchor and turn hard right, then I can effectively do like a handbrake turn. It's not a handbrake turn, that's my term for it, but kind of like how they did it in Pirates of the Caribbean. If you want to make a sharp turn, you drop your anchor. All those kind of things like that. If it makes sense to you and you think you should be able to do it, generally speaking, they want you to be able to do it. So it's a really cool experience, and of course that ties in nicely with the whole hijacking of ships. I mean, it's pirates, right? Pirates aren't friendly guys, so it's not exactly like you're going to go around and wave to people as they go by. Either way, besides that, there's not really much else I need to show you for the time being. But just to clarify, of course, the focus on this build was purely ship combat. So 3 different teams are playing in this. They all spawn in different locations. They all have their own ship. And if you died during this demo, then you respawn back on the island with a fresh ship, so you can kind of get back in the action. So on your person, you have grog, so you can drink and get drunk. As you saw at the beginning when I fell off the the walkway. You also have musical instruments you can play together, and you also have a wooden plank, so that way if you have any holes in your ship you can fix it. But beyond that, there's not really anything else you have in your pirate itself for the time being, as I say, because the focus is not on pirate to pirate combat, the focus is on ship combat. So that's everything you need to know about the demo for the time being. I'm going to stop talking to you guys and just enjoy some gameplay. As I say, if you do enjoy this, then do make sure you head over to the second channel and check out the next episode, because that one does have some really, really awesome moments. I kind of, after learning the ropes in this playthrough, I started to get a little bit more confident and wanted to do something crazy, so that's a really cool episode. So I do encourage you guys to check it out, but either way, that's it from me. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you guys are excited and looking forward to this game. But thanks for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.